Hello, hello. I am the lead developer for FNP, also known as Friday Night Partying, and this is mainly a dev vlog, or so you'd call it that. I'm just gonna be talking about the game, its development, just the general know-how about it, since I am the lead developer and I mostly coded the engine, and I do most of the coding for everything else. Whereas it's just been, I'm actually super proud of this game. Back like 10 months ago, not 10 months ago, it was 8 months ago, there was a Pivipocalypse update where this game released the Pivipocalypse update, which included Pivipocalypse. And I was super happy about it, but there's so many people, they didn't enjoy the game because only half the people who played actually had no issues. And that's why the game didn't become popular then. And most of the songs in the game didn't have much effort put into them. They were just added just cuz. Now, standards have been raised and every new song has a map, animations, mod chart, scripts, everything you could want. And let me just use this menu music. I'm just gonna be...
Hello, my name is...
By the way, I did make the script for this song. I mean, kudos to the animators. They did a fantastic job. And the map maker, Yosh. They make all the maps actually, they're pretty good at it. And I'm just so happy about the game. Like, okay, let me get a few things out of the way. If you're from another FNF game on Roblox, please keep the hate out of this video. I don't want to see it here. Or any hate in general. I don't make much commentary videos. I don't make much videos in general in the first place. So I'm gonna be yabbering a lot. Be prepared. But another thing, bug reports. I know I'm the coder, but please, for my sake, report the bugs in the Discord channel. It's called Party Central. I'll link it in the description. Do it there, not here at this video. I don't like doing my long-winded explanations, going back and forth to get bugs fixed under YouTube comments. It's not a fun experience. So I just needed to get that out of the way. But yeah, Pivipocalypse. I coded this song originally. You could argue it wasn't that good, but those were different times. Man. And, oh. regarding the next update, I can't guarantee when that will happen. Obviously, I'm getting my job done the quickest because I just need a code. But we gotta wait on the animations to be sent in and the maps. And then once they get sent in, then we can start the coding process. Which Silly Billy took a long time to make because of that. It was actually coded super long time before, like months before this update came out. But, you know, uh, we just passed the first animator. They were decent animations, but they're just not peak, you know, they're not good enough. We found another animator, they were like really good animations. And we added that. Of course the map was made like before everything. I don't know. I might play the song. I've played it like 1,000 times now, so it's kind of hard for me to play it. But I'll do that, I guess. And I've seen comparison videos. It lines up perfectly with the mod. I didn't let me make this clear. I didn't originally want to code this. Rowdy was like, hey, how do I do this thing? And I was like, oh, this is super easy to code. So I coded an entire mod shard to spite Rowdy, which is the owner. The health train, it's kind of something custom that I made, actually. Like, I know it's in the original song, but I tweaked the values to just work. And I don't know, if you're like not that perfect at the game, I'm sorry if it was too hard. But this song was like closed tested, which means only the developers were only to test this. So as far as testing, I was the only one making sure everything worked. And I'm pretty sure if anyone saw a bug, they would just be like, oh, we can fix it later. Usually, what we do to make him like swap animations like that is change the character so that he would swap into another set of animations, but as the engine coder, I added another feature to allow him to swap animation tracks. It's crazy. Because I did not want to add more characters. Like there's already like 3 characters in the intro. Enough characters go around here. Yeah, you had your 5 minutes of silence. Also, the camera panning down was a last minute feature. And Rowdy was like, you should do that. And I was like, let me see. Oh yeah, that looks better. Oh, this stinks. Who the freak cares? Shut up. My feelings. And I don't know why, but if you're just on the low end of devices, half of this stuff won't work. Which is cool. But what do you expect? Look at these graphics. Roblox. What are you talking about? It's funny because I forced middle scroll off, thinking that, oh yeah, it would look so bad. Why would people want middle scroll? And people were like, why can't I middle scroll? That made my blood boil. And then I made it I allowed it to work with middle scroll. Guess what? People were like, why is it middle scroll? That's the lyrics part, okay? I've actually I'll let it play. This part, I kind of barely added. Yosh did the effects. Yosh did the camera positioning. I'm sorry, but I forgot the name of the person who made the animations. I'm sorry, I don't remember. But yeah, making the notes blue, last minute touch. The issue is I can't desaturate the notes. I can just change the color of it. And that's about it. Oh, there's a song. The pinnacle of this update. And no, we didn't do that just in this update. I mean, look at this UI. It's new. We were supposed to add new settings UI, but we didn't have the time nor the person to do it. And we're supposed to change this UI as well. In my opinion, it looks fine. It lacks some quality of life stuff. Rowdy is trying to get it made, and it's been difficult. I'll say that much. And besides bugs, I don't control what mods are added to the game. That's not my job. I add and perfect features that are added to the game. Someone else does that. Another coder, you could say. But there's like 2 engine coders. Me and other dude. That's it. Nobody else. I'm serious. We've got a small team. And I appreciate that. So no, we can't update every freaking week. And we are finishing Mario Madness, and I mean, we're adding all the songs. Original plan was to do it next update, but I feel like we should update at least every month or 3 weeks instead of, you know, pushing everything into one big update and realizing that we messed up something and we just end up taking way too long in the next update. This is actually kind of recent. The game was put to 9+. This is because there is gore in the game. And there is blood in the game. And to follow Roblox policy, we need to update the age guidelines. So beware, 8-year-olds out there. I don't even know why you were playing the game in the first place. This is clearly an adult's game. I mean, look at these wacky characters. Versus Moonrat. Everybody knows. I don't even know what that is. I did not code /v/tan. I wasn't around when they were doing that. Nor this. I don't think this needed much coding. But Suffering Siblings. This was coded by Rowdy, the owner. Yes, they code, they animate, they do other things. I did other things as well, okay? I'm not... My one thing isn't coding. I've done it all. I've made maps, I've made animations, But that was when I was solo. I'm not solo anymore. And my most valuable skill is coding. And I just, out of nowhere, made the mod chart for this song. Because I felt like it. It's really simple coding, actually. Reference. Look up what the song was supposed to have for a mod chart. All I knew is that it moved a window. So first, I designed a better looking window. And I could have mod chart. Why do I like this? Also, I don't mainly play Metal Scroll or have Underlane on. I just did it to test stuff. If I were to think of something to look forward to, less bugs. There's gonna be less bugs next update. It's probably gonna be in the middle of this month. At one point we had 10k players, that was a lot of players. Silly Fangirl played it. Now, if I wanted to make this video for showing off new stuff, sorry, that would not slide with Rowdy. want to see new stuff, you should go check out sneak peeks in the Discord channel. What I can tell you about this is that when you want to play, you can't reset. Pretty neat, right? But the main direction of this game is not for competitive players. It's for casual players. I think that should be obvious because the songs are not fair. Like, I know it does have like a win streaks thing, but if the difference between playing on left side and right side is completely massive. And to balance that, you would have to track players' scores on the right side, BF side, which is in most cases the most balanced side. And we don't want that. We just want to provide an immersive experience for the players, make them feel like they are in the game. Which is why in customized settings, you have default, 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 all these default settings so that the game will automatically pick what is the most suitable for the song. And it will sometimes override your choice to further bring home that experience. Like there's just some things that, let me rethink what I'm trying to mean here. It's not competitive. If you want a competitive game, go to Funky Friday. It's an all ages game. And there are no mod charts that I'm aware of. And there probably shouldn't be, because again, it's tailored towards a 1v1 experience. And yeah. Back to will be included in next update. The game will work better, and there will be more Mario Madness. It's funny because like a lot of the songs are like close to finished, but they're not finished. Like, I mean, like really close, but they're not. So, you could say that we got nothing done, but at the same time we got a lot done. Fake Baby's being worked on. And you could probably notice that there's a song missing here that is also being worked on. So there's a lot of things to be excited about. Now, I'm actually sorry this song was included, because you can probably guess it has no script, no mod chart, no animations, no map, yet it's still in the game. So you probably pressed play on it or something, and you got this disappointment, this flood of disappointment that it just wasn't done, and you probably thought, wow, how lazy of them. Please don't think that. I'm scripting it. Don't you worry, it'll be the most best thing you've ever seen. Actually, I'm making the mod chart. Rowdy's making the script. Rowdy has a lot of things that they need to script. They need to put their work in. But settings-wise, settings should improve. There's a lot of junk in here. Okay, and yes. Note skins, yes. So this is like super minor thing that I did. But you see these note skins? Let me find like a good one. Here. You see how the note splashes are just, they're not lining up with the note skin. Like, how annoying is that? Well, I've got news for you. And it's actually already coded in the main game, so I can tell you this. You see how when I clicked on sacrifice notes, you see the note splashes, and they go with the notes. That's what I did. I just did that for more note skins. So there you have it. What else is you know? Versus Bob. Pinnacle of New. Not gonna play Obituary. Mario singing game rhythm. Right. Whatever that means. This song was not finished. I don't know who on the team was like, yeah, this is done. No. It was just the map. And kind of the script, but the animations were not made. So I don't know, that just really bothers me that someone put the green light on the song and they added it. Now, I am gonna be working on some Mario Madness stuff, but all what's here I have not touched. So before the update, I had no clue about it. I know who coded the songs. I know who coded this. Thomas. Thank Thomas. He's new running the team. Really good, actually. Praise Thomas. Demise, I think. I actually don't know who did this one. It might have been Thomas, or it might have been other coders that I definitely know of. Now, the main crux of Roblox are these characters. They make my blood boil. Sometimes their hair doesn't load, sometimes they don't load entirely. And sometimes their limbs are completely detached. So let me tell you, coding a character system or an animation system that works with every single player avatar in the game, in every Roblox game, from every Roblox character, is absolutely the hardest thing I could imagine. look at my avatar. It is basic. No hats. It's got the, you know, it's got the blocky parts. But the Lego avatars, they don't work. I'm sorry, they don't work. If you have a Lego avatar and you're playing this game, they're not gonna work. I wish I could do something about that. And I'm telling you, I cannot even force the Lego appearance off. And that doesn't solve it either. It's a laughable issue, and I don't know of a solution for it. But it basically breaks any avatar that's like R15 or D15, because that's fun. Basically what that means is that for D15, they have like stretch body parts. But yeah, they don't work. Sorry. I wish I could make it work. But yeah.
3, 2, 1, go!
But I've kind of exhausted the topic for current FNP. So let's talk about old FNP. Back during Heavy Apocalypse. Now, I had just joined the team. And they were using a forked version of my forked version of an engine. That means is that I had an engine, I edited it, that sounded wrong. Yes, I made delightful changes to the engine. And that's where I started my coding tab. I already wanted to contact me like way before actually. I just didn't respond until like 9 months later. This game would have been different, and I don't know if that would have been in a good way if I joined 9 months earlier. But yeah, when I joined, the game was in a terrible state. There were just... You had to make the mod charts. What I mean by mod charts is that to make the song work, you have to make a script. Like for a map, you have to script moving the characters to the parts where they need to be. So what people were doing to write the scripts was they were writing engine fixes inside the scripts. So it's crazy because it was completely inefficient and a waste of time. And not everyone was experienced with scripting, so they just copied each other's scripts. And I mean, they were poorly written. They didn't work half the time. They didn't work for every player. There was just a huge lack of someone who knew how to code. And I mean like a lot of songs didn't work. So when I joined the team, there was a lot of engine issues, so many. And I was expected to work on the engine. That's what I did. The most notable difference was the animation system. I wrote that. What I did was I took the current animation system for compatibility Well, like, I had to use the one that was already in the game so that what already was written in the game worked, and I improved it. I made it run better. I did a lot of good things for it, but it still wasn't a good system. Like, it couldn't, there's just issues with mobile players, and I would say console players as well. I don't know. They get the same issues that mobile players do. I don't know if there's like a limit to how console can run Roblox games, but console players just receive the same issues that mobile players do, and it's really hard to fix because console players they don't have a output log. They don't have the console that tells the developers what went wrong. They just can't. But back on topic, I had to reprogram a lot of stuff, and that caused the mod charts to break. The scripts, I mean. So I had to rewrite all the scripts, and the amount of work that I had to do to keep the game running was exponential, and it increased the more I wanted to fix. So every time I fixed something, another thing broke because it depended on something else to be not working, and it was a disaster. So I couldn't fix things because there was already so much to the game where fixing engine issues was such a huge issue, such a huge problem and such a headache to solve. And it's getting more resolved now because I can now tell all the coders to script everything in a specific way so that later down the line we won't have as many issues. And as any coder, that's what I have to do. I have to think ahead to make future self easier. Hold on one second. But yeah, by the time Pippi Apocalypse update came out, there's just so many bugs. And I wasn't proud of the update. So immediately after, I started working on it again. Started working on the game. I didn't interact with the players that much. I didn't play the game myself much. I just tested the game a lot. Difference is where if I wanted to play the game, I would go into the main game and play with random people on random servers. And when I'm testing, I'd be on Roblox Studio in the InDev server, just pressing play, testing if it works, stopping. But I actually play the game now because it's fun. It is actually the ideal game that I wanted it to be. And yes, I do make some decisions. It's not just Rowdy who makes decisions around the game. So I am truly passionate about this game. And I feel like for the popularity that is received, I feel like it's all just. And yeah, so continuing on the story, Baby Apocalypse came out. Some people played it, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the dislikes that are on this game are from people who played from that update. It's because just there's so many issues. If you played on mobile, there's a 50-50 chance game did not work. I'd say actually 70% chance. It was pretty bad. Bug reports are kind of like infrequent now, as they were. Like there was a huge increase in bug reports, but that's because there was 10,000 players playing. But it was like 3 a day. And that ranged from someone already reporting out, someone reported yesterday, or the main thing was that the game used to be in a bad state, but over time it got better. And as the person who programs the engine, it makes my job really important. And what this engine is Yafin engine, but I edited it, and then I made it public, and then somebody else found the engine, they put it into FNP, and at some point I joined FNP team. I know exactly when, by the way, but I won't specify. I joined FNP, and since then I've been working on it. I'm kind of this background character. Like, I don't make the scripts for songs that much. I mean, I made scripted Silly Billy. That was a big one. But, you know, for any new players, they go straight to Rowdy. Rowdy would get the credit, because who else would you credit? You don't know everyone on the team, and I don't expect you to. But I'm here talking about myself and the game. So here I am. I code the game, and I'm not asking for you to like me because of that or hate me because of that. And I'd really be upset if you just hate me because something didn't work. But trust me, I tried to get everything to work. And when there are 10,000 people playing the game and only like 2 people are like fixing stuff, it's kind of hard. I know I didn't play much songs, but I've just been on this tangent, screaming at nothing, really. You know, that kind of sucks. I just had friggin' screen recording on because I can't record Roblox any other way. And now y'all saw what I was watching. That's fantastic. But yeah, if you look in my channel's history, I recorded Yafin Banana Edition videos, and that is sort of this engine. And because Rowdy doesn't want me to, I'm not gonna update the open source engine as long as I'm working on FNP. So I'm probably not gonna make a tutorial video about it again. I also manage the game in a way, like I'm trying to help organize everyone. And what this causes is us to get updates out faster, since everyone knows what they're supposed to be doing. And as someone who codes the engine, maybe imagine that I'm organized. But I'm really excited about next update. Next update. Not past tense. But not all of Mario Madness is not going to be done next update, unfortunately. All Stars, not supposed to say that. All Stars is going to be difficult as well as unbeatable. And I think I would be coding All Stars. And Roddy would code unbeatable, so if one is better than the other, then you would know why. I'm sorry, Roddy, if you watch this video, which you probably will. You might start screaming at me if I said something wrong. You weren't supposed to know that. Alrighty, someone else has to make decisions, right? There we go, full combo. There we go, released out my YouTube channel. Full combo on this random song. I would check how long this video is, but screen recording, you know. Don't want to show anything else. Anybody remember this song? This song was old. I didn't even.
3, 2, 1, go!
It's crazy. I like joining the public servers. Everybody, and I mean like a surprising amount of people, would call me the owner of the game. I'm not. It must be that out of tune. And I mean like every time I join a server, someone calls me an owner. And then they would also call me a moderator, and I'm like, wrong and also wrong. I don't moderate. I'm not the average Discord moderator. I'm gonna be watching this video back and subconsciously hating myself for each cringe comment that I made. But I've been planning to make this video since the update. Could have been a live stream, but I was not willing to answer questions that come out of the blue. Wow, I missed. I've lost touch. Missed in their own game. Must be so awful. kind of a last note. If this game ever gets controversial and then just gets shut down, and the players will think, wow, that game was good, too bad. That would be sad. That would be so abysmally sad. I'll try to make sure that doesn't happen. That'd be kind of funny and not funny. Because I've almost been working on this game for a year. And well, the engine would be longer, but I wasn't making it for FNP specifically. I kind of like this map. It's a callback to the first map, the Pibby Apocalypse map. There's a city as well. But yeah, this is FNP. Maybe I'll make another video with some other speakers. Already doesn't speak. I'm lying. If Already did speak, that would be something to behold. But that's my take. Try to beat me at the game. Try. Can't. Don't look at this. I'm signing off. But this is FNP. I'm super happy about it. And that's it. We're probably not going to edit this video. Cause, yes. Bye. Bye.